Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. I want to give all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah, double honors to the apostles and the elders that rule well. Peace and blessings to you brothers out there that's kicking his word in sincerity and truth. Uh, Now, you see nations rising against nations more and more every day. You got tensions with South Korea, North Korea and America, um, tension with Russia and America, um, China and North Korea. They trying to put sanctions on North Korea today. So you got a lot of tensions. Also, you see nations rising against nations within a country. Here in the U.S., man, it's been a lot of racial tension uh, with uh, the so-called black man and so-called white man, which we know that's Jacob and Esau. You know what I'm saying? And so I was actually speaking to my chick, and she told me about this story here about this young 8-year-old boy getting hung uh, by a group of teenage white kids. So this is according to BET News. 8-year-old biracial boy survives being lynched by white teens. His grandmother says taunting him, and while police have refused to release any information on the suspects. Police in Claremont, New Hampshire, are refusing to release information on the case of the biracial 8-year-old who was involved in an incident that left him with rope burns around his neck. According to NH1, the unidentified boy was injured so severely he needed to be airlifted to uh, Dirt, Dartmouth Hitchcock Medical Center. The, the, the child's mother posted on Facebook about the incident wherein one or more teens used a rope to hang her child from a tree. Uh, Currently, Cassandra Millen's Facebook post is the only account detailing what happened to the boy. Merl- Merlin's 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 post read in part, so my son is being flown to Dartmouth after a 14-year-old kid decided to hang him from a tree. I don't care if this was a so-called accident or what. My son almost died because of some little shit teenage kids. The boy's grandmother, Lori Saltry, said she believed the attack was racially motivated, saying that the teens taunted the boy for being half black. Sautry told the Valley News incident motivated the incident motivated and intentional. I think it's supposed to say was. Sautry uh, said other children described what occurred during the August 28th incident. According to her other grandson, the children were playing the year when the teens started calling the boy racial epithets epi- ep- epithets while throwing sticks and rocks, just like some cowards. So, and, that's what the so-called white man does. He preys on people he know he can handle. He wouldn't do that. These same kids probably some weak ass kids at school, man. I dealt with cats like this, you know. Uh, then one or all of the teens allegedly grabbed a rope that had been part of a tree swing and put it around his neck. Sautry said the teenagers said, "Look at this," supposedly putting the rope around their necks. Sultry told Valley News one boy said to his grandson, let's do this, and then pushed him off the picnic table and hung him. Hey, you tell me these kids ain't the son of perdition, man. Look at this to these devils, bro. This is amazing. Sartori said the boy swung back and forth by his neck 3 times before he was able to free himself. Cla- Claremont Police Chief Mark Chase has not commented on the specifics of the case and has only said they were still investigating. He's also said those involved are juveniles, prohibiting him from uh, specifically making any comment, which is true. You know, they are juveniles are protected under the law, so that's probably why they can't release their names because they're juveniles. Not trying to defend, what I'm saying, so-called white men, but that's a law, what I'm saying, wicked law, but it is a law. Many activists are upset the teens are being protected and treated like children. Yeah, well, that's true too, because if that was a Jake, shoot, they would try these little try them as adults, man. So I am upset and saddened and angered about how the police and city officials have chosen to play this, said Kendra Colburn, Colburn of the Upper Valley chapter of Showing Up for Racial Justice. They all seem like they do not want media attention on this story. I am I am concerned about that. I am really concerned that we're that we can't change what we don't know about or refuse to look at. So people are up in arms about this. You know, and we're gonna see more of this, man. It hasn't even. This is only the beginning of sorrows, man. When it really gets bad out here, we're gonna see that a lot more. As people get more desperate, you know, sides are gonna be taken. And it's gonna be all out chaos out here, man. So hey, and good. Here here at GMS, you know, we want all wickedness to be destroyed, wickedness of our people, and also wickedness of the other nations, and chiefly that nation is Esau, Edomites, which are the majority, not all, but the majority of you so-called white people, man. So when we see these things, man, we rejoice. Why? Why do we rejoice? We rejoice because we understand that prophecy is being fulfilled. We just read at the beginning in Matthew 24 chapter, what I'm saying, that it was prophesying in the last days for things like this to happen, man. So all praises to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, allow Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Double honor to the apostles and the others that rule well. And peace and blessing to you brothers out there that's kicking his word in sincerity and truth. Shalom.